Hello guys, I found another most powerful characters list. Um, the other Neptune and Squidward pictures was just accidents made by glitch in the system. So yes, there's two of these. So we're gonna start to the top to the bottom. So we have T series. Where do I put T series on the most powerful ones? T series was able to beat PewDiePie, so A tier, Genghis Khan, the guy who basically almost conquered the world. I would put him at A tier of T series. Next is Abraham Lincoln. He did beat the other guys in the Civil War, but he did die by somebody, so C tier. Next is Hirohito. He's the only actress leader not to die. Um, after World War II. B tier. Hitler. Why Hitler's on this list? I bet. Oh, Mussolini is not eligible. I think Mussolini is not eligible for this list. Hitler did not die by anyone, so he's DTO. He almost took over the world, so he's higher than Abraham Lincoln, who got killed by some random dude in a Confederate suit. Next is Kanye West. He was able to give PewDiePie his power to beat T series, and that one epic video. Kim Jong Un. If Kim Jong Un ever sees this video or any North Korean vessel, we have to put him at STL. Next is Kirby. Kirby can take anyone's powers. Kirby's STL. Next is Luke Skywalker. He's just a guy with a lightsaber, so CTL. Mao Zedong. He's the guy who killed 30 million people. He's that tier. Mike Zuckerberg, the guy. I think he's a B tier. Next is Superman. Superman is pretty strong. He's ATL. Baldy. Baldy's DTL. Next is John Cena. John Cena's STL. Next is Oh, I think this is the president of Brazil. CTL. Also Necrozma. Necrozma is ATL. If you don't recall, in Dragon Ball Universe, Ultra Necrozma was able to just beat Goku and Vegeta easily. Next is the Leonidas. No, he is CTL. Next is Kaiser Wilhelm II. The guy, I think this is Wilhelm Bismarck, the guy from Civilization BTL. Pepe the Frog. I think Pepe the Frog is stronger than Baldy, so CTL. Optimus Prime, I don't know why he's here, so DTL. Ant-Man, ATL. Who is this? I think it's supposed to be Julius Caesar, but Julius Caesar was killed by his friends who were supposed to. Oh god, now Captain Marvel. Why is Captain Marvel here? Well, Julius Caesar married Sue, so she's BTL. Next is Doomsday. Doomsday is the same level as Superman, so next is Diva from Overwatch, another character I don't know why it's here. Next is Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump is ATL on this list. Napoleon. Napoleon did way better than Hitler on taking over Europe, so Napoleon is STL. It's the only time where France. It was the only time where France was not a weak queen. Did not know who this guy is. It's probably some like YouTube channel or something. The Rock. He's a decent wrestler, so BTL. Gandhi, well, he had his nukes from Civilization, so STL. Next is Bill Cipher, STL. Next is the Illuminati, Illuminati is also STL. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic is the fastest thing alive, ATL. There's someone else that Ricardo, he's STL. Godzilla, that's obviously Godzilla's body, BTL. Elmo, Elmo isn't really that strong. He's just a kid's so character. Next is Herobrine. Herobrine sometimes cannot be killed, so BTL. Next is Moto. Moto is easily among the strongest characters of all time. Next is the Nope Engineer. I think he's a solid BTL character. Next is the Final of the Shotgun. I think he's the most underestimated character in history. He was able to beat Pepe at episode 99 and Zanuck at the same time. Next is Shrek. Shrek is S tier for obvious reason. Next is Mickey. Mickey is B tier. Infinite. Not Deadpool. Next is Stalin. Stalin was able. People don't realize that Stalin was able to beat Hitler in World War II. We did all the easy work. He did all the hard work. Next is Pain. I think he's from Naruto or something. Pain destroyed the whole town. I think they overestimate him, but in Dragon Ball World, he was a pretty decent villain, so BTL. Next is Markiplier. I think Markiplier would be ATL. Next is CDI Link. CTL. Next is the one above all. He is above all else, so he's STL. Next is Buff King Deity. He is easily one of the strongest characters in all of existence. There's no questioning that. Next is Saggy. Also STL, no questions. Next is some movie character. I think it's the leader from the Alita movie. So I don't think he can be classified with all these other god characters. Next is Miyamoto. He is the creator of Nintendo's most popular characters, ATL. Naruto, he was able to beat Pain, so he's in the same tier as Pain. Next is Pengu. Pengu is an A-tier character. Next is Eagle. Bald Eagle. I don't think a random Bald Eagle is even more higher than D tier. Next is Perfect Bidoof. He is perfection, so S tier. Next is Pingus. He is Pingus level. Pingus level is B tier. Next is Deadpool. A tier. Next is Dialga. Dialga should be at the same level as Infinite. He can like how Infinite controls time and stuff. It's not as high as Bill Cipher, as Bill Cipher can distort time. Next is Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin is A tier. Next is SCP-682. SCP-682 cannot die, so S tier. Next is Ninja. I don't think he's qualified for this list. He just plays Fortnite. Playing Fortnite does not make you strong, okay? Next is Wabi Watton. STL. Wow, Weezy's also STL. Next is Surprise Pikachu. You'll be surprised that you only have CTL. Because you're just a Pikachu that's surprised. Next is PewDiePie. I think he's ATL. Next is Goku. Goku is actually inferior to half this list, so he's CTL. Next is Rey from Star Wars. See, CTL, that's like Luke Skywalker. I don't think any Force users are higher than CTL. Next is Yamcha. I don't know why Dragon Ball they never see Yamcha's full potential. Yamcha at his full potential is A tier at best. Next is Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is easily one of the most powerful beings in fiction. Monica, DTL. Moving on. Next is Weezy. Weezy can turn everybody except for the most powerful characters into more clones of himself. So A tier for Weezy. Next is Dorotel. CTL, and Dio is also CTL. Next is Uganda Knuckles. Uganda Knuckles is also CTL. Big Sungus is also CTL. And the Fusion is ATL. Next we have the Powerpuff Girls. I don't think they're that high. They're just little girls, so Captain Falcon. STL. SpongeBob. Where do I put SpongeBob? Same tier as Mickey? Next is YouTube. I don't think YouTube's a character. I'll put YouTube at A tier. Next is Arceus, the god of Pokemon. He Perfect Video was able to defeat Arceus, and become the supreme ruler of the universe. So next is Saitama. ATL, he is still mortal. Sexy Spider-Man. Beerus is higher than Goku. Beerus will always be stronger than Goku, so Beerus is at BTL. Next is Giga Bowser. Where do I put Giga Bowser? Same tier as Godzilla. Next is Darth Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar is stronger than both Luke Skywalker and Rey. Darth Jar Jar can beat both of them. Next is Obi-Wan using his high ground powers. Because he had the high ground, he is BTL. Next is literally DTL. Saddam Hussein lost like 3-4 wars, so he's DTL. Frank Van Buren, he did win a war, but he died right after the war, so CTL. Dolan Duck. ATL. Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald's a easy BTL. Stephen Curry. I don't think he is. I think he's the same tier as Saddam Hussein. There will be at least one person who will be mad at me if I put Steph Curry on the same tier as Saddam Hussein. Next is this. I think this is the leader of the Philippines, the guy who hates drugs. I think if you put Say No to Drugs, I think he should be in every picture of Say No to of those ads that say no to drugs. As he's really going after people who do drugs, like put them in jail. Next is Bill Clinton. No, I know that's Bush. Bush did nothing but ruin the economy of America. So he is BTO, CTO. He also started the Iraq War. So he hired him Saddam Hussein. Next is George Washington. He was the one who helped us beat the British Empire. BTO. Next is these anime peoples. They're obviously DTL. Next is Sadu. Sadu is the same power as Sanic. Darth Maul. Darth Maul is CTL. Ronald Reagan. He was the one who ended the Cold War. ATL. He's higher than those guys listed below. Next is Pornball. Pornball can't even enter space, so he's DTL, obviously. Next is Boo. Boo is DTL. He lost to like Goku and Vegeta. Next is CDI Ganon. CDI Ganon cannot be beaten without Link, so BTL. Only Link can beat Ganon, so he is anyone versus anyone but Link, he will lose. Next is Madara from Naruto. Madara is stronger than Pain. Next is Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo is STL. Next is Soup the Whoop. He fires his laser, so BTL. Next is Trollface. Trollface is not that strong of a character. He just messes with other people. Next is the guy who makes those. He's the guy who made like the PewDiePie vs. T series. Considering that he had to be saved from Baldy, by Kanye West, so he's CTL. Next is Vegito. Vegito is BTL. Higher than Goku. Next is Zamasu out of this god form. He's BTL. Batman, he's just a normal guy, so. But he's Batman, so he's Batman level or Batman TL. So next is Pink Seep. Pink Seep is not really relevant anymore, so Pink Seep is CTL. And also Pink Seep is known for not having good durability, as he does not run that fast because he eats too many Doritos. Next is Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is ATL. For a brief time, Mr. Beast saved PewDiePie from TCU's. Next is America. Obviously, America is STL. Next is, I think it is John Swan. He doesn't have as many subs as Mr. Beast, but he is a kind of an important YouTuber. At least he does more than Ninja than does play Fortnite. At least in his YouTube videos, he shows more power than Fortnite. Next is Jesus. Jesus did help give like the Doritos to MOG, Doritos to Shrek, so he's STL. Next is China. He did help like get like Saki and Shrek regain his power. He also held off like Hitler from trying to take over heaven from hell. Next is China. China is BTL. Next is I think this is the British Empire. British Empire is ATL. Next is this Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is easily one of the strongest fighters in all of history. He is in the same tier as Chuck Norris and John Cena. Next is Andrew Jackson, I think he's just known for the Trail of Tears. Next is Switzerland. Switzerland could take over there's a reason why Switzerland is neutral. Because Switzerland can take over the entire world. Simple as that. Next is Kara from Undertale. Or Tower. She's B tier or something like that. And next is Brazil. Brazil is B tier, is C tier because Brazil is a Brazil. Next is Zeus. He's the god of thunder, even though I wonder who would win, Zeus or Thor, god of thunder or the god of lightning. Because Zeus is the god of lightning and no god of lightning and Thor is the god of thunder. Next is Bob from SMC4. Bob always gets beaten in SMC4, so he's CTL. Next is Azure Dreamer. Same tier as Kawa. Sock.exe. Don't need to say anything else. He's DTL. He stinks. Mario from SMC4. CTL as Mario SMC. Same like Pink CP Cat 1 that fast. SMC4 himself is BTL. Next is Zalgo. He's another creepypasta. Zalgo's like the devil, I think. He's ATL. Next is the king. He's CTL. Next is Neptune. Neptune is higher than Baldy. So then we have Handsome Squidward. He's easily STL. On this list. And there you go. We have my completely factual most powerful characters list. These characters are actually duplicates. That's what this guy said. So make sure to like, share, subscribe, and goodbye.